So, we were just playing some GTA and a conversation popped up and I was like, you know what? Probably a good idea to record this. You guys probably wouldn't care too much for me to watch us play GTA, but...
What we're getting ready to talk about might kind of agitate.
I don't know. I'm just gonna be playing, saying how I feel about it.
Okay, well, our conversation was about...
what was it? Oh yeah, you're doing that part first, yeah.
Well, the start of our conversation was going to be about polysexualism.
Well, you ended up asking me, what was it? What was that thing that you pulled up on Facebook?
It was a picture on one of the pages that I like on Facebook. It's like...
And what'd it say?
It just it made a post and a picture about how one of the admins is polysexual. Well, okay.
I didn't know what the hell that was.
Until I told you, which is basically you're dating somebody... You're dating more than one person, kind of how a lot of people put it as swingers or just... Well, actually, no, swingers are something completely different.
Swingers, like, old.
Hmm?
I don't know, I think of, like, the old swingers.
Well, let me find a best way to describe...
But either way, what you ended up saying... what was the other way you said it was?
Dating you're basically letting your relationship making love to another person.
It's quote-unquote open, even though you're in a solid relationship with said person, but
well,
it's open at the same time.
But anyways, it goes around the idea of falling in love with more than one person. By far, it's not technically wrong. I mean, if you're that way, you're that way, and be who you are. Don't let anyone try and change that. But there are people that are a little uncomfortable with it because...
20 points.
10 points! But anyways...
No, it's a fat guy, double points.
Oh.
Interesting.
But I'm not very religious to begin with. What you ended up saying, it's based off the religious idea of someone loves, or you love everyone, quote unquote.
But also, if you also look at in the Bible, we're all technically related, so we're all sleeping with our brothers and sisters anyways.
I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not a religious person in general, so I mean,
no, it's not to sound bad. It's just a little weird.
I'm just not very religious, so I mean, thinking about that, it's like that's just a no. It's like I just, how'd I put it? Does not share well with others when it comes to that situation.
Yeah,
a person's wife is not the controller of a video game. You can't just pass the controller to the next person in line. No! That's like the gold controller. You hold on to that damn thing. It's yours. Hold on to your...
Okay.
Hold on. For me, it's just hold on to that loved one that you're with.
Let me find it.
I just... No sharing. That doesn't seem right to... On my standards, anyway. Then again, I don't share well with others.
Okay.
Well, real life, anyways.
Polysexuality is a distinct from a polyamory, the desire to be intimately involved with more than one person at a time. Well, I don't exactly...
Okay, in the real world, saying from the real world side of things here, that's called being a playa. That's straight up called being playa.
Well, what if you're, from a girl's point of view, you're called a slut?
No, that's from the guy calling the girl. Okay, well, either way, and then from the girl calling the guy, the girl would be said calling. Yeah, either way, still, it's just that shit don't fly.
And how they view it, poly is not exactly like pansexual. Pansexual is that you really don't have a preference on who you're gonna date. It doesn't matter whether they're boy, girl, gay, straight. It doesn't matter.
Later, we ended up moving to after that. It's just the whole poly thing. The first thing that came to my mind was
multiple dimensions.
no. It's polytheism, which was
Worship of multiple gods.
yeah, because I'm all about that Rome and Greece.
The Greco-Roman times.
Yeah, that was great.
But again, even in the Roman times, they still had polysexuality. They still had it. I mean, come on. If
But
you were a
that-
soldier, you had sex with men, and anyone you get your hands on, pretty much. Even if you had a wife.
But that's different from then to now.
To now, it's just being romantically involved with multiple partners. I can't do that personally.
I like this car.
I can see that.
It looks nice.
I mean, Sleeping Fox over here can't do it either. It's just something that you have to be okay with or comfortable with yourself. If you are, that's okay.
Holy crap.
Just as long as either we don't force our beliefs on you and you don't force your beliefs on us,
Hey, guess
we're
what?
perfectly fine.
We're the Blue Scarab Squad.
Blue Scarab.
The Blue Beetles Squad.
Okay, where's your fancy blue beetle suits?
I don't know, but I wish I was driving a Volkswagen. Blue Beetles? Yay! Terrible joke. Now that we got done with that detour. Ha, driving joke.
It's just... Now we're gonna go kind of more into a different definition, a different thing to polytheism, but anyways...
Oh shit, it came with cup holders.
Yes,
This
it
is
did.
a cool car.
That is. Oh my god, I want that. I want that car.
It looks
But
old as hell.
But anyways, we're gonna kind of go along the lines of multiple dimensions here. Yeah, I know some of you can't...
Oh, yeah, we are taking a... Oh, poly, so multiple. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're just going to make a jump. We were actually talking about earlier, we were watching...
Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I liked it. I like that show.
He likes it because it's hilarious, you know, it's more comedic, while I have the hands of... I like the seriousness to Batman. I love the fact that Batman has all these really serious things to it, and Batman Brave and the Bold is not exactly appealing to me.
Ow!
It's appealing to Sleeping Fox over here, but Alec the Cat has a different point of view to it.
I see both sides to this. Then again, I was talking about with one of the managers while I was at work. We were going over DC and Marvel because I ended up bringing up Death Battle by Screw Attack and talking about 20 points. Woo! It was the one that's coming up soon is Lex Luthor versus Tony Stark or Iron Man. But either way, we were going over that, and he was saying, you know what? All Marvel characters are ripoffs of DC characters, and that does hold up since DC came first to an extent. Then again, he's a diehard DC fan. So you got some fandom.
Okay, I'm just gonna state this: if there's so much, who's the Hulk in the DC universe?
He would have that right off the bat, but we ended up saying Tony Stark and Batman were pretty much the one and the same. It's just how they chose to use their money.
Oh yeah, just I don't exactly agree. Yes, a lot of Marvel and DC are ripoffs, but once you look at it, DC has one person that Marvel does not, and that's basically Superman. I mean, come on. But he's super easy to rip off of.
He has every power. Quote close enough. Either way.
Yeah, almost every power.
And then we were saying in the whole death battle idea, who would win, Tony Stark or Batman?
You mean Lex Luthor?
No. We were actually changing that because the.
Oh yeah, this is
Tony's
at work.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were at
my
work
fault.
and
I'm sorry, guys.
We were saying since Tony Stark and Batman were their versions of each other. I have a flat tire. We were saying who'd win in a fight. We would say, well, they'd pretty much both be trying to. Oh, there goes my tire. If they had
spend each other.
If they had enough time, they would have gone and prepared to fight each other. So of course they would both be ready. But if we did the death battle version, once again, Screw Attack, it was Spider-Man versus Batman. It was just straight up, no holds bar.
Well,
First time encounter, death battle, go.
Well, we first noticed that Batman started off with the attack advantage. Batman would have, when it comes to fighting capabilities, Batman is superior, but his reflexes are nowhere near to match Spider-Man.
But going back to Tony Stark,
Well, Tony Stark didn't go around the world learning martial arts either.
yeah, which we brought that up. It was like hand-to-hand combat.
Batman.
Yeah,
all the way.
Batman's going straight. Well, actually, no death battle, because Batman doesn't kill people. But
But he did in Death Battle. He killed
yeah,
Captain America.
in the forced death battle situation, then yeah, or death is
Well,
forced.
let's also kind of go back to that. Batman did say in a license between Marvel and DC that he could lose a fight between him and Captain America.
And again, Captain America is a true soldier and not
He's-
afraid of killing someone.
No, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it, but he's not afraid of it.
Yeah, he's kind of the way you would view him as a pacifist to a interesting extent. He fights in a similar manner, not necessarily to kill, but just to disarm you and or put you out, knock you out. That's end of story. He doesn't go as Batman as breaking all your bones. He doesn't go as far as that. He just wants to take you out and then be done with it.
It's pretty simple. Oh, sorry, had to burp. There is the U.S. Rangers, U.S. Army Rangers. They have a fighting style like that, and what it is, it's to disarm, neutralize the enemy in order to get back to their tool, which what we mean by tool would be their primary or secondary firearm. There's an entire fighting style for the U.S. Rangers set just for that, going to the military setup of sorry, I got sidetracked. This douchebag prick with Captain America military. So other than that, yeah, I mean, but due to the fact we are going back over Tony Stark and Batman and DC and Marvel universes colliding.
It goes, not everybody in the DC and Marvel universe are rip-offs of each other. There are clear examples. Do you want to know the clear examples? Here's actually one good one. Deadpool and Deathstroke.
They did Death Battle.
Yeah, and is the fact that they did do something right there. Deadpool even states he doesn't know what he's doing over half the time. He can't even read himself. How can someone beat somebody who can't even read themselves? It goes, it's interesting.
I tricked him into parking the van in the garage.
Hey, look, it's Trevor.
But yeah, they put Death Battle, put Deathstroke versus Deadpool.
Which Deadpool won is just the fact of his sheer randomness. And he's also a very capable fighter. Everyone doesn't. He's random. He's everywhere. He's not in one spot particularly.
He's cocky.
Yeah. And he knows he can't die, so no matter what you're going to do to Deadpool's like, hey, I'm still alive.
Actually, which I ended up talking about something when it came to cockiness. It was, how Owlman in the Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Oh, he got cocky.
Yeah, so it was like the first encounter of Batman versus Owlman, and what ended up happening was Owlman got cocky. Batman turned out the lights. He basically set all lights off, power out. And Owlman had a night vision set up for his mask, his cowl, as they would call it, his hood. But Owlman ended up having it set up to where he had night vision, and he got cocky and said, "Don't you know that owls see better in the dark than bats?" And as he jumped down to go after Batman. This was on a circular staircase, and Batman ended up using,
He's similar to a flashbang.
yeah, he basically took two electrical, pieces and ended up, making sparks between them, blinding Owlman. Owlman got cocky on that and ended up walking right into the trap.
Not just that. Look at the difference between Owlman and Batman. Owlman is the villain Batman, pretty much. Just
I don't know. I keep wanting to say it reminds me so much of Watchmen.
That's Night Owl.
I know, but owls.
No.
Hoot hoot.
Just no.
Hoot hoot.
Nope.
Hoot.
Nope.
Actually, I would like to see some common differences between those. I have never seen The Watchmen. I have never read a Watchmen book.
Well, if you look at it, Night Owl just seems like a rip-off of Batman.
Because Batman came first?
Pretty much. Yeah, actually. Surprisingly.
Aha!
Just...
DC Universe strikes again.
DC Universe, as much as everyone gives them credit, not really people like them because of the key factor, Superman. The main reason why a lot of people like DC is because they give Batman a more... The only one thing...
Let me just go and turn God mode on, and that's pretty much how people see Superman.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
It's like turning God mode on in a game. You just lose all...
It's kind of like Batman is just a man. But once you look at Batman, take away his money and he can't do shit. Just give him his fighting capabilities. If you just let him out in the street as a hobo vigilante, he would die.
Wow, I just blew out the audio
as
on that
a
one.
hobo vigilante. No, give him his money. He's gonna survive.
No, not even wealth. that. No, just with the fact of his fighting skill. With that by itself, his fighting skill will keep him alive.
No, it wouldn't. As we saw with Bane versus Batman, when Bane broke Batman's back, if he didn't have that money, Batman would have died. Bane shattered Batman's back. And it was literally money and Alfred that kept him alive. You take away all that, Batman would die. No way to heal himself. No way to get meds or anything.
It's just like saying you're... okay, fine. Marvel. Oh, shit. Now we're going back to Marvel. Holy shit. It's like saying... I think it's Marvel? Daredevil?
Daredevil actually is a lawyer.
A lawyer, but still...
He has money. Take away the money and just use his skills. He would die.
Captain America.
Okay, well, Captain America, again, has money, too.
God damn it, why is everyone fucking rich? Oh, wait, no, Spider-Man.
Captain America.
Spider-Man, there we go.
Spider-Man, because of his powers, is what keeps him alive. And plus, he always has a place to hide.
Motherfucker.
I'm sorry. It's true, though. When Spider-Man gets beaten...
we need to make a hero who's just broke as fuck. Just straight broke as fuck, and who's not overpowered.
No, Spider-Man isn't, though. He was a teenager. But he always had Aunt May's place to go back to heal up from his wounds. It's just... We never see a hero come from literally a hobo. Be a hobo. We never see that. Might have a couple times of where did that
I'm the homeless that strikes fear in the night.
Oh my god.
I am Bagman.
Do you know Spider-Man wore a bag over his head when his costume was getting repaired? The bombastic Bagman.
Yeah.
Would you like to be saved by the bombastic Bagman? Probably not.
Oh, shit.
I mean, if you... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. That was interesting.
Whoa there, R2.
Woo! Again, it's just, you take away a lot of the stuff that you need to survive. Even a lot of the superhumans wouldn't survive. Take Bruce Banner for an example. Take away the Hulk, he would be dead by now. He'd be dead.
Why would he be fighting crime? He wouldn't. He'd be in a fucking science lab. Or dead due to radiation poisoning. Like real life.
There is a actual thing where Banner suffers from severe radiation poisoning, and it made him turn into like a giant tumor. And guess what his code name was in this universe?
What?
The Hulk. But he's a living radioactive tumor.
Sounds about like, Deadpool.
Well,
Deadpool is just one big tumor.
He's one big thing of cancer. He's not a tumor. He's not a tumor because tumors don't heal, come back that fast. The only reason why his regeneration is as strong as it is one,
He got
it's cancer. It's his cancer literally keeping him alive. You take away that, he dead.
He's got a big dose of Wolverine in him.
Pretty much. But his regeneration is a lot stronger than Wolverine's. Because even Wolverine can die by being decapitated. I mean, they killed him off in the comics by taking away his regen capabilities and smothering him in adamantium.
I would like to see him be frozen carbonite.
He'd break out of that.
I would love to see that. I want him to have the nice Han Solo treatment.
Technically how they did it, though, but adamantium instead.
I don't know. I would like to see the Han Solo treatment, see what happens. I think that would be fun. That'd be a interesting side story to hear.
And then Wolverine was frozen in carbonite. Will you hand me the fingernail clippers, please? I gotta hang out the sides of Texas.
Oh god, I'ma die. I'ma die.
You're gonna die, folks!
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Those driving skills. Oh yeah, I started a fresh character. So this will be our Let's Play stuff for...
And her name is Bethany.
Yeah, he was complaining that,
his last character looked like a man with boobs.
Yeah, it looked terrible. It actually had okay, you know those... I'm sure you've seen them. People who tan way too much. That's how this character looked.
Yeah, it looked like a flipping cigarette.
Way too dark. It's like if you tried to take like... It was like their body was made of leather. Way too much.
Yay! Leathery skin.
Yeah, it was just
Well,
so much. No.
Not to sound bad, that's like everybody nowadays, you know, the fake tan and crap. No offense, anybody who has a fake tan.
There's a such thing as too much. There's always a such thing as too much.
Well, by far.
Too much cancer.
Bananas!
I'm trying not to die.
You're gonna die. Nope.
Can't catch me now!
He-Man.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. This is the shittiest plane I could have probably picked.
Death Battle did a lot of things, like they did Goku versus Superman.
I do feel like that they did fudge some of the results on one or two items. I'm not saying anything, but it feels like it.
On what
sometimes.
fight?
A few fights.
Oh, I know. Some of them I don't think they got the right details in. Captain America versus Batman. I'm sorry, I have to give that victory to Captain America. It's just he's not just that, he's kind of like the, I guess if Batman decided to be a soldier and be more idolized by all of America. It's just, you gotta take about it, Captain America's reflexes. His near perfection in human biology.
Okay, sees faster. That is the funniest fucking thing ever.
Well,
he sees
faster.
faster. No,
Yeah,
no, it's just his reflex time is much faster.
He can dodge bullets, for an example. He's done it before, he just rarely does it.
His brain perceives
things a lot slower than the average person.
I thought it would be perceived faster.
Whatever.
Because slower would be
You know what I mean, sir. Thank you. It's just his brain perceives attacks and certain things differently. I mean, his reaction times are really good. He's a tactician. He can throw his shield and use the trajectory to know when to catch it.
He's adept in all fighting skills, but Batman is a
Well,
master.
that's how they put it. He's adept, but he combines his fighting style. He has a combination of a variety of fighting moves. They may say he's adept, but he's like 75 years of age. Gotta think about
Technically.
it. You gotta think about it. He's also learned how to fight aliens, and learned probably a lot of.
Oh God, no!
They're gonna crash. They're gonna crash. Oh wait, they're gonna crash. They crashed.
Those dumb idiots.
They crashed 'cause they were stupid.
Ah!
Meanwhile, there are kittens.
I'm gonna rage for a couple seconds on the mic. Learn to fly a plane! Jesus! Okay.
And then there were balls.
Okay, I'm done. I just had to scream at these guys.
So it's like 2:51.
Yeah? And?
I want to get some sleep.
Okay, but still, people need to learn to play properly. If you are not going to make the landing, do not try to make the landing.
But I'm also going to state this. A lot of planes you fly with a joystick. If you can't play with your joystick, don't try to attempt to fly a plane.
I hate these people. I hate them so much. The rest were fine. Okay, well, one was an idiot who couldn't fly a plane. Two were just straight, I don't know what they were. They were impeding progress.
Okay, I'm just going to bring this down before he gets super angry. And I'm going to bring up a really interesting conversation. Who would win, Hulk or Superman?
Ow!
Who do you think would win between Hulk or Superman?
Superman.
Why is that?
OP as fuck.
Well, you gotta look at it though. The Hulk might match Superman in strength, so you gotta take out the strength factor. When it probably comes to pure strength, I think the Hulk has the strength capable of taking on Superman and winning, but Superman has nearly every other power in the book.
Here, let me just freeze you, burn you alive, and throw you into the sun.
And not necessarily it's the fact that Superman's power is the sun, it's literally solar radiation. It's the UV rays, man. But also...
He tans too much.
No, he doesn't. If you look at Superman, he's pale. He is like supremely
I was just
pale.
making another tanning joke.
I know, but if you look at Superman, he's incredibly pale for someone who's powered by the sun.
Watch him get skin cancer. I would like to see that comic book now.
Superman with skin cancer.
Superman gets cancer.
Okay, who do you think would win between Iron Man and Lex Luthor? Be honest.
Iron Man.
Why is that?
He's prepared. It's the Batman situation.
Okay.
He's prepared.
You have Lex Luthor who has a suit that pars with Superman.
Because of kryptonite.
And no, it's more than just that. It's a suit made by... It was a battle suit made by Darkseid, who was in this essence probably the most powerful villain in the DC universe. I mean, come on. I mean, he flicked Superman like he was nothing before. He's beat the shit out of just about... Oh, actually, no. Doomsday probably the most powerful because he can't die. Every time he dies, he comes back even stronger. There we go. There's Doomsday.
There's got to be a way to not... It'd be a stasis effect. You'd have to put Doomsday in stasis.
It might work, but then again, you got this creature who's literally adapts to everything. He doesn't have to die. He can adapt to whatever's thrown in his way.
Yeah, but I mean, the stasis effect would be the most effective in the fact of...
As long as you don't use it for too long.
Well,
I mean,
we're talking
stasis.
It's just, we're talking about like a long-term plan for said problem.
Motherfucker! It wouldn't work. He would eventually adapt
Son of
through
a
the
bitch.
stasis.
These assholes are gonna crash that plane again and to make this last longer. Jesus. Ah! Either way, there has to be a proper way of containing or getting rid of Doomsday without...
Yeah, throw him in a black hole. That works.
I doubt that's been done in one of the books, though. Do you think it has been?
It probably has been, just it doesn't work. I don't think anything you could do to Doomsday, he's just gonna adapt to it. He's just going to adapt. I mean, he adapted earhole. Superman used a sonic ray to kind of deafen Doomsday. Well, Doomsday eventually adapted to not having ear holes or an eardrum.
So he couldn't hear?
No, he can hear. It's just kind of like the Thing, how he doesn't have ears. And it kind of just nullified. And it's again, Superman cuts Doomsday with a blade. Doomsday adapted to the blade and it no longer could cut him. But you also gotta look at it, Doomsday is just a living weapon. He has no vital organs. Or if they are, they're probably so small no one can hit him. I mean, he killed Superman.
I'm pretty sure this is why Doomsday isn't used.
In what?
A lot of stuff, because the more you use him means that the more he has to be defeated, which means that...
Oh no, they've done a whole thing where he took out the whole Justice League.
It just...
He kills Superman.
It will get to the point of too OP, and it's just, there's nowhere to go with the series.
And no, they've done plenty of things with Doomsday, sadly. They even gave him intelligence. But due to his intelligence, it gave him fear of dying. Superman took advantage of it and killed him. It's the fact that if you make Doomsday a mindless monster and keep him that way, there's no way you can go with it. But you give Doomsday intelligence, he's gonna feel everything he goes through. The pain of dying. Everything. He's gonna feel it all. And that's gonna put fear in his head.
I swear, if these guys crash this plane...
Oh, they're going to, no doubt about it. No, the Doomsday's just gonna jump into nowhere and destroy the plane.
I would be upset.
How's that?
I would be very upset.
Would it be better if it was a flying shark?
That would be better. I would prefer
Sharknado.
I would prefer the Megalodon.
Just jumping out of nowhere. No!
BF4 reference.
Are we taking this to the next level?
It's just...
Too many universes.
And I'm gonna kind of talk here. I'm a big believer in the multi-universe theory. I follow it with a very great passion. I do believe it. Anything that we do branches off and creates a new universe that is parallel to this one, but altered or somehow different.
Superpowered one is most fun.
If we know that exists, that might not even exist. Period.
Hey, if it's possible, it exists.
Well,
if you can imagine it, it exists. That's the whole thing.
Well, once you look at it, though, take the Marvel Universe. There. That universe is already created. There is a Earth. We literally read. We read that shit.
Because that's within the whole quantum mechanics. That's like one of the basis of quantum mechanics.
But here's my question. I know I'm going to go back to this. We just talked about this earlier. Hulk fought a character named Ironclad, and the moment these two titanic beings collided, they tore a hole in the time-space continuum. Has Superman ever done that?
I believe so.
No, not once. Not once has he done it.
Next thing you know, the new 52...
I'll be pissed. Just shut up.
It's going to be like this South Park episode of The Simpsons. Simpsons did it.
So the new 52, I hated Superman fighting Doomsday because he kills Doomsday with almost relatively ease.
Yeah, but then Doomsday's going to just come back.
No, he ripped him in half, and I don't get how the hell that happens because that's just no. It's Doomsday. He's usually a pretty bad, one of the main characters to fight Superman. And I don't know if they killed off Doomsday for good. If they did, I'm going to be thoroughly pissed. It's like Darkseid. I don't know. Darkseid's going to come back. There's no hell and way he won't.
Because he is, I think, the only god that series has, aside from...
Well, they also have Lex Luthor, who's a man capable of beating Superman. So, but Lex Luthor uses kryptonite.
So it's,
and a suit that
I just keep saying he cheats because of the kryptonite.
it's not just that. That suit that he made, that he borrowed from from Darkseid. The suit that Lex Luthor uses was borrowed from Darkseid.
Quote unquote.
And I think Lex Luthor just stole it, to be honest. But Lex Luthor kept upgrading it, giving it a lot of new stuff. Like it could shoot kryptonite beams. It could do a lot of stuff, surprisingly. But its strength and and it has force fields that can hold Superman back. Not made of kryptonite.
If they go over that, because I mean, at a certain point there is a such thing as OP.
Well, you have to be OP to beat somebody's OP. You have to be overpowering to the person who's overpowered, which is very hard to do.
I want to say Tony Stark. I really do. I still want to do because we still have the Hulkbuster.
But that's supposed to be on par with the Hulk, not Superman. And the Hulk that was featured in that comic was an intelligent one, not the angry Hulk that we all know and love. Which I want to see this new movie. I want to see the new movie Avengers: Age of Ultron, because I want to see how that fight goes. I want to see who loses.
Apparently, due to the comic books, they say spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Apparently, Captain America is supposed to die.
They can't kill off Captain America.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, because that's how it goes in the books.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Captain America dies.
And how did he die though in the comics? Not by Ultron, sadly, and he's not dead. Supposedly when he's assassinated, the bullet subjected his consciousness and threw him into the past. He didn't die.
Dead.
He comes back.
Yeah, dead.
No.
Thor dies.
Thor's a god. He always dies.
Yeah.
And it comes back.
And Loki becomes the new Thor.
Nope.
Yeah. That actually happened.
That can't happen.
That's happened in the series. So Loki ends up supposed to become the new Thor, and when he picks up the hammer, lightning comes down, strikes him, and literally blonde hair and everything just literally becomes a new Thor.
Loki is not worthy to pick up Mjolnir.
No.
And never will be. When
Thor dies.
No, the hammer was made for someone who is worthy. Loki is not worthy. Period. And he's never gonna. Well, he might be worthy.
His entire personality was actually changed and flipped to fit this. I'm not talking about the book. I'm talking about the book series, not the movie.
No, he's never once wielded Mjolnir. Not once.
Yeah, yeah.
Which one then?
I'll go and pull it up. We'll Google it after this. If not, please feel free to have a nice debate in the comment section. I'll check it eventually. I don't know.
Just no. I'm sorry.
Eventually. Yeah, I'll pull it up on Google. Yeah, we'll go over it.
Yeah, but you don't believe everything you see off the internet either. You have to literally read over half the stuff like I have.
Okay. Last thing before we end up leaving. What did the 5 fingers say to her head? Slap!
Oh, that was more of a punch, but okay.
Okay, how about this?
You're getting shot at by the cop. Oh! Just a knockout.
5 fingers say to the face. Slap!
Knockout.
Slap!
Damn.
Look at that Superman run. Just start sprinting 3 times faster than normal.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I know you are. So, as always, keep being foxy.
Meow.